English Broken Businesses. We are all about Black excellence, bringing local entrepreneurs together to inspire and motivate you through business.
So it's simple. What you can do is to listen to this story and be inspired and show to you guys nothing is impossible. If they can do it, so nathi singayenza bantwana basekhaya. Sit down and chill and listen to this wonderful story.
Follow your dreams.
It's English Broken Business. Once again, we are here at Khayelitsha to interview a very inspirational gentleman. This gentleman has done wonders. Some of you guys might know him for the business that he's doing and the incredible work he's doing around Khayelitsha. He's someone that keeps on growing from leaps and bounds, I believe. And he inspires a lot of young people around Khayelitsha. He's the another Sikis Koffee. I know you've done this before, and maybe you are tired of keep on telling the same story time and time again, because people, they already know Sikis Koffee, who is Sigi and what does Sigi do, where did you Sigi grow up. So we are very interested to your story, maybe to someone who's watching us for the first time. Can you please share with us your story?
Story somehow. Where do I start to share story somehow? It's like you share your stories. Like, how do I say that? It's like you are Trula. How you Trula? Yeah, it's like yeah.
Sure. Oh, the full name is Sigelela.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then you cut your name to Sigi.
Well, okay.
Yeah. Everyone has got an AKA. Okay.
You know, so yeah, born and bred up in Khayelitsha.
Great.
I grew up in SIP,
in
the informal settlement park. Okay. Went to a primary school to Yomelela.
Sure.
Apho khona ndenza khona i-lower grades zam to up until I did my grade 7.
Sure.
Standard 5, yes. And then from there I moved ndayofunda iThandokulu kuthiwa eMobi. Apho khona I started grade 8 and then eventually I got grade 9.
Sure.
But at the end of grade 9, kulapho khona decided I can take a different path in life. Where I went to a college, but nothing came out good. A college, and then straight from out of the Dio span. As a dishwasher, for Uvida Cafe.
I see Uvida Cafe. Yes.
So worked for Uvida from being a dishwasher up from Iran Zabo to store manager, you know, and then being a store manager.
So you're just growing,
because it's not like I had any skill. I didn't have any skill. So the skill that I obtained was, okay, let me start by washing dishes. And then move to baking, move to a better position to store manager. And then from there, opportunities came, of actually going AUK and and train people in how to make the best coffee. So those are the guys that actually were the people that introduced us into the coffee culture, and then we took it to the UK, where we found there the market was like huge and quite amazing in terms of like the experience that were different in all the brands that were there, your Starbucks, your Cafe Nero, Costa. So it kind of like opened up my world in terms of coffee and how my mind cannot be narrowed to just things that Vida is the only, or if Sigi would be the only, you know. So that means you know, and and then from there, we're training people, and then I was like, maybe one day I want to take this back to my own community, you know, of which is Khayelitsha. How coffee shops were designed. Coffee shops were designed as a meeting spot for people where they come together, have shared conversation, share knowledge, and
business meetings,
Uh-huh,
all of that. Yeah.
But that thing is new to the township market.
Because normally I only have to travel, like go to town to a coffee shop to have a meeting.
Exactly.
So when you just bring it closer to the people, which you don't need to drive.
Exactly.
You can actually come like a
So that experience, it was the experience that I got from living in Hammersmith, which is Fulham in London. Yeah. So you'll pass coffee shops while you are going to work at a coffee shop.
Wow.
So if I'm living Khayelitsha here in this house, and then I pass coffee shops before I go and work in coffee shops in town, what's the point of me going there than for me to be here?
To be here.
Yeah. And then here there were none of that.
Wow.
At the time. So that's the gap that I saw, and then I saw that Khayelitsha was quite a developing a township, or it still is, and at a very fast pace right now, you know. So I was like, I want to be part of that growth or that development, but I will come with a coffee conversation, coffee culture, and while other people are doing their own stuff, me, I will just come and merge because I saw the gap.
But now I'm very interested to find out, Uti, when you left to London, obviously there were other things in Campe we was born at that side that maybe you're also exposed to, except the coffee business. So to me, Elokshini, when you speak about coffee, we know coffee, we know Cremora, you know, we don't think of the broader business part of coffee.
Sure,
You understand?
sure.
Because it's like you kind of like a cheese boy or an egg. You know, you wanna bring coffee. Amachita tuna makota, mayenza mabani chow, amachita tuna makawash, and then when you come with the coffee, like lokshin. So didn't you have maybe challenges? People like, "Aibo, if coffee, who's gonna come buy coffee?" Like, didn't you have such challenges when you started?
Fuck, man, you know, challenges were there, you know. It's like you come in a market, as you mentioned, instant coffee is dominating, but now people that are consuming instant coffee, they're not really clued up about how the instant coffee, if I can put it like that, not saying I'm bashing on people, or saying in terms of how does it affect your health-wise, your well-being, because people, I grew up drinking instant coffee. All of my family, we are growing up. We have quite a big culture of coffee in our homes, in our communities. From here in the township, you take it to the Eastern Cape. The coffee culture is there. But now, the re-coffee or the instant coffee that people are consuming, it's so bitter to the point they want to add sugar. You see, when you are buying coffee, you are buying a bulk of sugar. You know, and then now you are putting 5 spoons or 6 spoons of sugar. Obviously, your health is gonna be, you know, you know, but you are not aware of that because there is no really much of engaging or where people are talking about their products. This as what I want to do or what I'm doing with my coffee, where I'm actually educating people about the types of coffees that they can start to drink and how they can cut down on sugar.
That's what actually when I wanted to come in with you. What makes Sikis Koffee different from others?
Well, I came with a coffee, not
No, exactly, because now remember, I don't think you took their ingredients. This is Sikis ingredients. Whatever that's it's packaged. This your ingredient.
Yeah, this is my market. And I know what's happening in this market. I know what is it that I want to be bringing in this market.
Okay.
You see, I don't want to be bringing something.
Are we maybe your target market?
Yeah.
Especially Tinabotai.
Where I am.
Okay, cool.
Where I am.
Because you understand us.
Where I am.
Sure.
I've started this year, not because if I could have started years in time, I could have faced challenges of being there. But yeah, it had allowed me as well, because even me, I didn't know that this is how I would be doing it. I had the idea of just brewing coffee and selling 2 cups, muffins and cookies, but the concept have developed because I'm here. And I'm building it with the people, you know. So for me, it's easy to understand what is my market wants because I'm here with it. I'm making that cup. I can see people, they don't like bitter coffee. I see.
You can improve from there.
You know, so my conversation was about that. And understanding just a coffee shop, what it does kind of like facilitate all these conversations. In our communities, we only meet in Chisanyam and taverns and stuff like that.
Kawash.
And then
Yeah.
and then there we're drinking alcohol, and we don't really yes, we are in conversation of engaging, do certain things, but I find coffee shops are a space where you can come Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You're still having those sounds conversation,
Sure.
very sober as well, and then you are able to take action in whatever that you want to be taking. Not saying that whatever that we speak on Saturday and Sunday, it doesn't make sense, you know. But I just saw that gap, because if you look around across the township, businesses around the township, there are those that are striving during the weekend.
Of course.
And then you have
During
those
the
ones.
weekday, then from maybe Thursday.
Exactly.
they start thriving
So there
up
is
until
that
Sunday,
gap
yeah.
where there is nothing happening. So if we have that particular, couple of days where we can, introduce something, while they will take over the weekend.
Great stuff. No, ngiyabuza wena Nkosi Manlama. Tell me, do you have maybe something else outside the coffee in this umbrella Sikis? Because I think this is a very big brand. Do you have other things under Sikis? Because I've seen the merchandise of t-shirts before.
Yeah, well, those are part of Sikis brand merchandise. I can't say
so do
they
you
are.
sell the t-shirts?
We are selling them, but challenges of not having access to cash flow to buy stuff. So some stuff we kind of like hold back. There is not really much of people that are coming. Everything that we had to sell during lockdown.
Yeah.
Now people are starting
That
to
was
come
actually
back.
my next question. How did it affect you even?
Yeah. Uyazwakala Brian. And then Chini Chiza. Exema Chika.
We are live, guys. We are live. We are live.
Zwakala Joe.
Okay, we are live. The client, we are live. Shopping.
Uzahlala feedback ne? Okay, so no, it's going of it. Away. Hi, Sisi, right? Sharp.
Sure, man. So my next question was that how did the COVID affect business now? Because remember at the time, people lost jobs, businesses were shutting down, and we see Sikis Koffee still surviving. So when's it?
Yeah.
Or maybe you are connected, you've got Dama fans,
No,
you know someone.
I don't think it's a matter of having fans. I'm still here, right?
Yeah, by the grace.
Yeah, by the grace. Let's say it's a prayer there of the mamas, and just staying on the course.
Sure.
Because for me, the whole COVID thing, it was like, it has taken me back to when I started my business, because 6 years ago when I started this business, it was flow like this. I was in a building, building a business. So COVID came, and we're coming out with certain things that we are doing. Well, for me, COVID came and then I was feeling a bit tired at the time, so I was like, it was good that it has happened, because it kind of like has helped me to kind of like analyze all across my business, because I was kind of like on an autopilot, because things were starting to happen.
Wow.
So many stuff were happening, and then COVID came and then kind of like stabilized things and not stabilize, just to start things, because it meant that we lost most of our businesses.
I can imagine.
In terms of like your locals, your tourists, which were big spenders, we lost close to 60 to 70% of business, and I was just on 5 people, 6 people, 10 people that are coming on one day. Which was.
But you are still open though.
We were closed just maybe 2 months, the first 2 months, and then once we were told that we are essential businesses like coffee shops and other stuff stuff, and then I took that opportunity because I was part of that, and then we had policemen, doctors that were working in the area that were essential workers, and then they will want to come because coffee keeps people grinding all the time. So why would you want to cut that industry? So we survived through that, and then we started doing online deliveries in terms of selling bags of coffee to different clients all across Cape Town, but in collaboration with other entrepreneurs from around here in Khayelitsha, which is Spinach King of Lufeng.
Oh yeah, I know that guy.
Khayelitsha's finest wine, Lindil.
Okay, I know them as well.
And the Ubusi, Uhani, which is Uput Msogoli, who's in Mandela Park. So it's all these entrepreneurs are entrepreneurs
So
from.
you guys came together.
Yeah, we came together. We came together to form some sort of a collaboration,
Sure.
so that we can start to sell all those stuff to the greater Cape Town. But obviously, the logistics, the admin of doing the cost of that, and then I could see, sometimes I could see that was not like really my business or my core business in a sense. So one had to think so hard, and then the conversation of having my own roastery started then. I don't know if you know that we have a roastery in the back.
Yeah, I know. I've been at the bank before. Yeah, I've been.
So
in fact, the first time I came, I went to the bank.
So that's when we were like, oh, it's still COVID. Maybe we can do another crowdfunding where we raise money because you know money is not here.
Of course.
You know. So.
And do you have maybe sometimes any regrets? I know, like they say, entrepreneurship, business, like sometimes it gets very lonely. So do you maybe sometimes sit and like, oh, I wish I could have, invested somewhere else,
Well, for me, this was a make or break. I didn't have any other plan B.
Sure.
I only had a plan
Because
A.
you put so much in this business, right?
This is so much.
No, not only money, but I mean your time, your strength. So there's so much that is invested here.
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
your baby.
I mean, like if you think about it, being a high school dropout, it means that you are not employable.
Exactly.
It means that who's going to employ you first?
No one.
What type of job? That means I'm going to have to go and be a security guard. Nothing wrong being a security guard or construction worker. Nothing wrong being that. Do I want that?
And that's what you don't want.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You know.
So you went again all odds.
Being a security guard, maybe I'll transform being a security guard, having my own security company.
One day,
Construction worker, being my own, So I was like in coffee, and then I'm like, let me do coffee. And stick to coffee. And I'm coffee.
No, guys, remember we always say to you, we dish you, we give you starter, we give you full meal, we give you everything. So whatever we're giving you now, it's knowledge, it's education. And maybe you are there, you are thinking, Wuti Brazil might be connected, his family, he's got friends, in the political party who are funding him behind. Like he said, he's from SIP, he's from the informal settlement. So he started where he was. So wherever you are, you can start. Whether you are in that one room, whether you are in a shack, whether you don't even have a place to stay, with what you have, you can start. Someone said very wise words, and I know you are operating Gakulu Lailokshi, he said, we don't need to like each other to work together. We just need to work together. Because election, there's this perception you're not gonna succeed. You're not gonna make it. All of those things, And I believe now you are where you are. Like you said, now this baby is how old? 6 years, right?
6 years.
Yes. You had to close your ears and just eye for the prize, So with all of that being said, we thank you for your story. We thank you for your story, but I also want to know where to from here. Where to from here? Do we see you maybe having franchises? Do you want investors? Are you gonna open more shops?
Well, you cannot say no to investors.
I mean,
we are in business.
And some investors they welcome. All right.
Which investors are customers, right?
Yes, of course.
You want customers to come and spend money.
They can have a certain stakeholder, maybe.
Come on now. Why now are we there?
Sure.
When people are putting their money in, they are already stakeholders. They are already stakeholders. So we want more of that. There's more more stuff that we're gonna be doing.
Okay.
Definitely, I can't say that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Not because I don't want to say it, but again,
in the pipeline.
but there's amazing stuff. Whatever that you are thinking of this thing, yeah, it can happen.
Okay, so you must just follow Brazil.
Yeah, please.
Sikis Koffee.
Stay close.
And then we'll see all those things that you say that this way.
Yeah.
For now, he's not going to tell us what is it, but there's amazing things that are coming.
Yeah, but people, they know that we have a roastery. If they want to come and check it out, what is the roastery? Come and check it out here. We'll tell you and show you how does it work.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I think we'll also check it out before we leave. We'll also check it out before we leave together with my team. Khotman Lam, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I just want to drop 2 words from you to you, and then you tell me what you think about it. Like now, if I say money, what you think about money?
Money.
Yeah.
Comes and go. Comes and go. I just think of that thing that comes and go, that everyone must just wake up.
Does it drive you?
Does
like of vexing because of you?
No, money doesn't drive me. I think even for me to stay doing this for these years and stuff like that and still not make money because I'm not making money.
Yeah.
But I'm still continuing making it.
Sure.
So that means it's more than money for me, you know. But
so
the money thing is that when you are not invested in it, it comes to you.
Sure.
By doing all the things that translate in you. Yeah, sure. You know, because I'm not focusing on it. Yes, you need to know, okay, we make money today, I'll be making money tomorrow, but it's not like their thing, you know.
That drives you to fixing because I want to make a certain target.
But you must have targets.
Sure.
You must have targets. What I'm talking about is the greediness of money.
Yeah,
you must have targets. Targets are important.
Yeah.
That means you are in business when you have targets.
Sure.
You know, but money, when I think money, I'm thinking about that thing that flows.
Yeah.
You
that
know?
comes and goes.
Yeah. You know.
But you want money driven.
No. But at the end of the day, it must be money.
There must be money.
There must be
not money driven. You're not a greedy person.
Come on.
Okay, the second one will be discipline.
Sure.
Yeah.
Discipline. It's a big word, that one, you know. Well, I will not go off far away. I will point to myself.
Sure.
In my 6 years of doing this, it required a lot of discipline.
Sure.
Discipline of how I carry myself in the streets.
Sure.
Of the things that I do. Where do I go to? Where do I spend most of my time?
Sure.
Yes, maybe I do spend it in certain things, but some of the time I spend it here in what I do, which is what I love. You know, but again, you know, discipline. Yeah.
So are you a very disciplined person?
Very disciplined. I like disciplined people around me. I'm not a young man as well. I'm not an old man as well.
You look young though. You look
not an old man as well. Not an old man as well. Just there.
You know what, guys? Today it's our first time shooting early in the morning. Uprasi was like, guys, you must be here early in the morning, like it's from 9 o'clock. So he's a very morning person. And it's the first time we shoot around this time. Normally we shoot in the afternoon, you know.
Okay.
And we found him already working, like the shop is running. As you saw, some of the clients were coming in. So we're very happy, we're very proud, we are inspired. They normally say, aspire to become an inspiration. And we learned that from you. We're here to be educated. And we did get education from Rasigi. We're so proud of his work. May the good Lord continue to, you know, bless him, and we want to see more branches, more franchise, more investors coming in. Yeah,
in Khayelitsha,
specific in Khayelitsha, yes, in Khayelitsha, you know, because normally we know which is Sikis Koffee, we're going to town, but I tell you, you have to come this side and then you see it for yourself. He's normally here at his store. You can meet him if maybe also you want an advice or you want, you know, any word of encouragement. We are you know, you got money out of shop. But I thank you so much. See you on our next episode. It was nice talking to you guys. It's English Broken Business. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like and follow us on all the social media platforms. We are on TikTok, we are on Instagram, we are on YouTube, and also on on Instagram. Yes, I think so. Grootman Lam,
Sure,
I thank you so much. Ne?
Yeah, no
Ngiyabonga
worries.
kakhulu, Grootman
Easy,
Lam.
easy.
All the
Sure.
best. Thank
Oh, yeah,
you.
thanks.
Sharp.